Are you sick of chasing squirrels in your online business when it comes to your content creation? When you sit down at your desk, do you find that you're doing the things that you should not be doing instead of creating your content? I get it. And we're going to tackle that this week. Hey, online business owner, welcome to the Content Systems for Growth with me, Michelle Dewey. Are you ready to let go of guilt, stress, and missed deadlines? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of running a household, taking care of your family, and creating consistent organic content? Well, you're not alone. Juggling all the to-dos of being a mom and owning an online business can be challenging. But here's the good news. By implementing effective content systems and organization strategies, you can streamline your workflow, increase your productivity, and finally take control of your schedule. Each week, I'll explore content management systems and mindset hacks to help you rediscover your creativity, passion, and enjoyment in content creating. If you're ready to save time with systemized content marketing strategies and productivity tips, then go refill your coffee mug, pop in those earbuds, and let's tackle that pile of laundry. It's time to reclaim your time and energy while you take your business to the next level. Let's grow, friends. Oh my goodness. Do you want to know the best way to help a friend? Go ahead and write a review or share this podcast. That way, other brilliant business owners just like you can find the show. Your time is limited. I'm sure that is not new news to you. And maybe you just have a sliver of time while the kids are at school before your taxi duties begin. One of the best ways to grow is by creating organic content consistently for your online business. Well, I know that's easier said, hard to do. So, do you catch yourself thinking, how can I make this not so time consuming? I know 100% I have been in that camp before. You sit down at your desk with every intention of recording a podcast or writing your blog post, only to find yourself going down a rabbit trail of ideas and not creating one lick of content. I hear you, friend. You can make the process so much more efficient with a system for your content creation. Now, stick with me here. A system will keep you from chasing squirrels when it comes to your content creation. What is a system for content creation and how exactly does it save you time? I know you're curious now. A system's going to help you streamline your work by creating a workflow of repeatable steps. So the next time you sit down, you know exactly what needs to be done, and you've also estimated how long it will take you to get it done. A key tool to a content system is picking a project management software, but not any project management software, friend. No, it needs to be one that you will actually use. I promise your future self will thank you for taking the time now to actually pick a project management software and get it all set up. What would be the benefits of using a system for your content creation? Well, that is so easy, friend. It will make you more efficient, saving you time and stress in the long run. You'll eliminate the need to reinvent the wheel every single time you sit down to create a new piece of content. With a system in place, you'll no longer be searching for files. You'll have a consistent process for where you stash all your ideas, and you'll have a consistent process for how you actually name your files and where you store those files. A system will cut down on the number of decisions you will need to make in order to get your content into the hands of your ideal client. Having a repeatable process in place makes it so that you get your content done without having to remember every single step, which means no more late nights sitting in your office, finishing up all those last minute tasks that you forgot to do in order to release your blog post or your podcast. When you're creating your content system, it can feel a bit overwhelming. But don't let that stop you. Grab a cup of coffee, sit down, and outline each step you do from start to finish. Does that sound absolutely horrible to you? No worries. What you can do to make the process a little bit easier is the next time that you go to create your content, just start to record that process. Every single step from start to finish, how you handle it. Go ahead and record it. And do you want to know what the added benefit and bonus to that is? You now have a recorded training that you can share with your new team members as you grow your business. Do you work better with a starting point? No worries, I've got you. Let's run through a list of things to get your mind thinking of all of the steps that you do when you're creating your creative content. Where do you store your files? Do you have a central location for storing your files? Do you use Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox? It's essential to have one central location to store all of your files. What do you actually name your files? Do you consistently name them the same thing, or do you have random names for your files every time you go to create a new piece of content? Come up with a consistent naming convention. Where will you put all of your genius ideas for your next creative piece of content? Find one place to put these. That way you avoid the random sticky notes or lost ideas because you just can't remember where you wrote it down at. Where and how often do you create a content calendar? When you have a content calendar decided in advance, you're no longer going to be sitting and staring at your screen trying to figure out what exactly you want to do. Nope, you'll be able to take all of those content ideas and put them into a content calendar. That way you know exactly what content needs to be created and when. This also gives you the added benefit of being able to lead up to promotion by making sure that all of your content is streamlined up to that launch. Create a template in Google Docs of your outline and all the information that you need to capture for that particular piece. Create different templates in Canva for all your social media posts and your promotional images. That way, you're not having to reinvent the wheel every single time you go to create your graphics. Oh my goodness. Begin to pay attention if you stray from using your workflow. You may need to adjust it accordingly because you see, as your business grows, your systems and workflows will need to be adjusted accordingly. I would love for you to join me here back next week as we lay the groundwork for setting up your content systems. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.